Hello and welcome to the Quiver channel. I am Jason, your host. Why do so many autistic people and people with mental health challenges stay single? Oh, well, let's look at this. When a normal person, a neurotypical, a whatever you want to call it, a person gets involved with someone else, there's mind games, there's lies, lots of lies. You may think there's not, but there is. You don't want to let the crazy out. You don't want to tell them about your things that you don't judge to be normal. You don't want to tell them about your porn stash. You don't want to tell them anything, and sometimes you never do, until you have invested them in your life. Until they're at the point they won't run away. An autistic person doesn't do that. A person with ADHD doesn't do that. A person with bipolar might not do that as well. No, we will share everything within the first 5 minutes. And that isn't a stereotypical, that isn't. We'll share everything and we'll talk about our special interests for 6-7 hours. And yeah. You see, people always say, oh, wouldn't it be nice to be married to someone or to be dating someone who didn't lie? Bullshit, you haven't fucking thought it through. No, you haven't. You don't want that. You don't want that. You don't want a person who everything you ask them, they're going to tell you the truth. You don't want that. You really don't want that. Because they will say something that you don't like. They will say something that you don't agree. All these things that normal relationships that you keep from your partner so that they don't get hurt, the errant thoughts and everything, you're going to tell them. You're going to tell them everything, even the passing thoughts. And it takes a very special person on the other side of that to be able to handle it. A very special person. Most say they can handle it in theory. Most say that they can handle it in theory until the first moment you do actually tell them the truth about something or something that you perceived or something that's thingy, and it causes massive arguments. And then you get into the stage of where once it starts, that person can't stop until they've had their say. They can't back down. They can't just walk away. It will kill them to walk away. They have to finish what they were saying and finish what they were doing. And it's very hard to find someone who you can be with, who you can be yourself completely with, and they won't run a mile. Who you will share your entire porn stash with in the first 30 minutes. If it comes up. Oh boy. I mean, I've told the story before, but I never thought it was autistic that me and Paola, on the first night we spent together, we didn't have sex or anything. The first night we spent together when my mum was out at work and we had engineered it so that Paola would miss her buzz back to where she was living at the time. And so we had the house to ourselves for 12 hours. My mum went to work at 9 p.m. She was on the night shift and she wouldn't be back till 9 a.m. And all we did was sit down and talk. And we told each other everything. Of course, I overshared more than she did, but by the end of the night, she knew everything about me. Every single flaw. All of my fetishes. She knew what debts I had and who they were with. Literally, by the end of that night, she knew me completely. And I thought everybody did this. I didn't know that people didn't do this. Oh my God. I miss having someone like that. And by that I mean I miss having someone like that in the house. Anyway, I just wanted to have that little chat, so bye bye for now.